All right, let's walk through this. So you have your hourly origin up top there, 377, right? First thing you do is every origin, gonna deep dive that move to whatever level is there. You've already told me it's the 418 or 416 or something, so that's fine. That's complete. 416 gets hit. At this point, we have an hourly break level that is an origin. The origin, you can now tell that the origin will be targeted again in the future at 377 because this is completing the criteria of a break level from the hourly at 377. If it goes past it, then the question is asked, can this hit again in the future? The answer is now yes, because it went past it. The reason it's yes is because it can create a trend locally to support whatever development of this move is next. So 377's gone past it, break level, perfect origin, everything is set up perfectly. Now move forward. We have the hourly time frame. Don't hit play, just move one. Don't stop. Just do one candle at a time. Just hit that forward button beside the play. Nope. Don't touch that one. Go to the, yep, this one here. So now press it once more. Press it. Okay, good, perfect. Now we have two 15-minute levels. We have the hold level. So mark the hold level for me. The 15 hold and the 15 break. You already have the hold, or the break. Let's mark the hold. So now we have information regarding this hourly level. We have an hourly that was hit. Yes, that's correct. We deep dove it. Yes, that's correct. Now 377 could be another good entry. Switch to the hourly for me for a second. Okay, so now we switch to this hourly because we're able to see that this actually isn't going to be an origin yet. It would have to actually have a candle of separation first. So that would invalidate 377 as an entry. So all we have is the attack of this as an origin, possibly that could break the move. So right now, all it is a break level. This thing could just fly straight up and we would never create an origin and it would just be hitting off that 15-minute hold level at 174. If 174 holds the move, you might not even create an origin here because the hold level is holding up the move and it's telling you you're not going to break the move, because in a sequence where you would break this move is you would hit that 15-minute break level at 26,149. That would tell you, are you breaking the move down? Yes, you're breaking the move down, therefore giving you 377 as your next entry. If you were to hit 174, you're saying this might not break down if this 15-minute hold level holds because we're laddering internally. Now 377 would be invalidated as a target. So now we know 377 can't be an entry on the second touch because it's still not an origin level yet and we haven't targeted the bottom piece. So now we can go back to the 15 because that would have solved the question, do we enter the 377 yet? So that solves that question because we actually haven't seen if we're going to hold or break the move. So now move forward a few candles. All you want to do now in this moment, stop right there. All you need to do now in this moment is ladder below whatever your base point on that is, your base point of your trend. So 3,416 up at the top there, whatever you deep dove, that 3-minute level that you were talking about, now we know all we need to do is ladder under that to make internal trends. So in this minute, you would have, like you could go to the 5 or the 3 or the 1 and you would have some type of internal trend here that would show the move. So you can go to the 5 now, for example. Let's just see if we can find it. No, not there. That's a blue candle. Go to the 3.
Oh, you mean at the top?
Yep. No, not there. Go to the 1. Ah, good. Perfect. You have a trend. Mark that trend for me. 1-minute trend. Perfect. Would have been that one right there. Yep. Actually,
Wow.
mark the other one first, backwards, back. Right there, yeah. Okay, so
With this one.
we'd have to walk through the whole move, I believe, without having to go do this whole entire thing. I think it's the wick between the two of them from what I'm seeing. So it would be that wick between the two of them. Yeah, it looks like it would be this one because I think if you follow it, you're going to have hard close breaks right there like that. That's not important, but that gives us our internal trend. That's fine. Go back to your 15-minute now. So now the question becomes, can we hold this move or are we breaking it? Because in the future, we can still hit 377, but we can only hit 377 if we go after the break level of this move, because that is saying we are going to validate that this move is breaking. Therefore, 377 can continue this ladder down. If we hold the move at 174, we're saying, okay, this is probably not turning into an origin. What we're actually going to do is we're going to try to break the move down, therefore giving 377 the perfect entry if we hit that break. So go forward a candle for me here. Let's see what happens. No, it's holding so far. It's trying to hold. So you can even go to like a 1-minute candle here and just see what happened. Just take a look at the 1-minute candles. So like it tried to hold the move. You can see it right there. It hit that level. tried to hold the move. Heck, it even deep dove it to the 1 minute. Mark the 1 minute hold level for me. It even deep dove this to try to hold that move. So now if you go back to the 15, you can see this actually tried to hold this move, but it couldn't. Now that 15-minute candlestick you're looking at here was the difference between, do we target 377 now to dump the move, or are we going to break this up? Well, we already know it's breaking down. So now we can put a trade at 377 saying, hey, this meets all the criteria of the origin level. Actually, let's go to the hourly before we decide that, because what we do need to do first is have one kind of candle there that, and okay, perfect. We have a blue candle. Now we have separation. Now we can technically create the origin level at 377. We've hit the break of the move. So the break has been hit on the 15, which is the +1 -1 to the hourly that got tested. Now we're clear because all criteria has been met to enter 377 as a short. So now if you go back to like a 5-minute chart or something and start moving through candlesticks, your entry should now be 377, and you should have trends that are created hourly or 15 or whatever. Like you should start looking for higher time frame trends, right, to create here. So you can just walk through the move. 5-minute candles one at a time. Yep, keep going. You know you have a 15-minute origin break level there, so you know that's going to break the move in the future, right? There's your entry. Should pull back perfectly, which it does. You can combo this, try to check for a 1-minute level. You could combo this deeper to like a 1-minute. I would just use the backside here. I wouldn't even use that front side. I don't even think I would take any of those. That's fine. You can just mark the 1-minute level, but it is so close at this point. I don't think you'd be missing the trade over. What is this? $12? Not worth it. Yeah. Not worth it. Yeah. And look, you got too greedy if you went after the 1 minute body because you didn't understand that the hourly was there. You would have to go after either the wick or the backside on this if you wanted to combo this move. At that point, it's not like if you go to the wick or the backside there, if you just move that 1 minute to the wick or the backside. Yeah, fine. Hits perfectly. Great. No big deal. But like, what is the price difference here? You're talking about possibly missing a multi-percentage short. Or over $8. Like I just doesn't, it's just not, it's not it. It doesn't make sense. And then go back to your 5-minute chart here, for example, or even the 15 you can go to now. Yeah. And now we got to see if this 15-minute on the bottom is going to break. So now when you start going forward in timeframes, you've already been given all the information you need. You've been given clearance that you're in this trade, right? You've got your origin level there. It's hitting, the move is breaking. So like if you go to your hourly here, I think that's what you have for your trend.
But you wick past it.
That's perfectly fine. An origin can deep dive. It doesn't. Only the hard close is what we care about. Go to your hourly, and that's where your trend comes from, right? So now you have internal trend, you have origin level, and let's just go forward through the move. 15-minute now.
But would you have already entered the trade here?
Like you can enter the trade there. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, put your stop loss just above that, basically, because you have to create the trend.
You can. Yep.
Yeah,
you can.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. Just keep going. Yeah. So you've laddered the 15. So you have your hourly trend on top. Let's mark that 15-minute level now. You can just move the one. You can just move that one. Yeah. No, to the hold level. Yep, right there. Perfectly. Perfect. So you have your hourly trend. You have your 15-minute break on the bottom. You can delete that 1-minute level between the two 15s.
Yep.
You actually don't need this 15-minute level anymore. So you can already automatically drag that 26,181. You can drag that as well now to the next 15-minute level.
Okay.
Yep, exactly. Right there. That's perfect. You can now walk through the move a little bit because this is going to have to start holding. The move is already broken, so it's going to try to hold this. Yep, see there it is. It already tried to hold it. You can go forward, move that 15 up again. Yep. But to the body. Yep. Then keep going. Walk through the move.
Mouse is a bit bad.
Okay, you've got your test on the origin once again. Perfect. You get another trade off this if you wanted. All the criteria to dump this move is now set. Also, as well as now we have something interesting. We need to go to the 4-hour because you and I both know there's a 4-hour that just got created. So now we have a 4-hour candle that's going to create if that hourly rejects again. right? So now go back to your 15. So now we've got a bunch of architecture now. So now we've got, you can take off that hourly level, whatever this is at 2611 here. 26,211. Sorry, I said it wrong. 26,211. Yeah, you can delete that. That's not irrelevant on the chart right now. You can also delete the 15-minute at 322. Right? Because now we have all the architecture we need. We know the move is breaking. It has to hold up from 15-minute levels. We've now created a 4-hour level. We cannot get under that 4-hour level because that's now going to supersede the 1-hour origin because now you're breaking outside of +1, -1. So that 4-hour has to hold now. You cannot lose that. When you do, if you lose this 15 as well, the whole move collapses and then you +1, -1 from your highest time frame, which would be your 4-hour. So in the event now the events that have been completed, or we have a 1-hour origin level, it is confirmed to be there on the charts. It also created a local 1-hour level to control this move in the future. We now have started to break this move on the bottom on the 15 at 26,149. We are holding the origin in question. So now we've created the 4-hour. Off of that origin, we have something that breaks the 1-hour. So we have to stay above this 1-hour. If we lose that 4-hour, you still have time. Remember, it's a 4-hour candle. You could go underneath this 4-hour candle, test 149 again, and then move back over top of it, over top of 235, which is your 4-hour level. Never hard close a 4-hour candle. Like 4 hours is a lot of time in a move like this. So you could go under 235, but you really can't hard close a 15 under 149. When you hard close that 15 under 149, you're going to dump the move and you're not getting back over that 4-hour before a new 4-hour candle prints. So now you've got kind of all the keys to this puzzle. Now you've got the hourly origin that you need to break. You've got the 4-hour that invalidates the hourly. You've got the 15-minute, which is 149, is kind of the final piece local to 377. And then once you lose that, the writing's on the wall. So now just go forward a bit. Let's see what happens. So we've hit that origin. There's that 4-hour. Okay, let's see. Go one more candle. Okay, it's fighting for that 4. Go one more. It's fighting for that 4. Yeah, it's trying to regain it. It's trying to hold it. Now go to your 4-hour for me for a second. See how we still only have a 4-hour candle? This is what I mean. You could dance around here for the next 6, 7, 8 hours because not only do you have to open a candle under this 4-hour, but then you also have to hard close a blue candle. So using the 4-hour as a metric here does not make sense because you could be 7 hours, and I guarantee you there's not going to be 7 hours of 15-minute candles that sit between 235 and 149. Like it's possible. But if that did happen, it would result in the same effect because you'd hard close a 4 7 hours later and then you would dump. So actually, it doesn't change the outcome at all, even if it does sit there. The fact that it's underneath 235 is the problem, not the fact that it has to hold. The fact that it's creating that is now the problem because now your origin level is going to be superseded by this 4 and this 1-hour trend. So now go back to the 15 for me. So now you really can't lose this 15 and you're already on the wrong side of this. So just walk through one candle here at a time. Yep,
would you move this 15 back there now?
No, I would be more focused on not losing the move.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's copacetic so far. Like this is exactly what it's trying to lose its move. Go forward one candle. Yeah, see, it's trying to not lose this. This is the scenario we're talking about. The second you hard closes 15, this thing's probably gone. Because right now, go back to the 4-hour again. So there's the hard close. Yeah, see what I mean? Go rewind at one candle. I wonder what time that is. Check the timestamp on the 15 for me. No. Just go back to the 15. Check the timestamp for me. So that's 10:30. So actually, the new 4-hour candle gets printed one more candle back. So if you were to take
right here.
One more, right on the 10 o'clock mark, right there. That's where it creates a 4-hour candle. Now, okay, we've seen the hard close. Don't move forward a candle. What I want you to do is now, because we have the 4-hour on the charts, I want you to go back to the 4-hour for me. 4-hour time frame. Actually, don't do that. Go to the 1-hour because we already know the 4-hour dumps. Now mark the 1-hour on the bottom of your screen. You've already got it marked. So if you +1 -1 this 4-hour, where's the 1-hour at the bottom of the range?
Right here.
Perfect, right there. So if this 15-minute closes, if everything we say is right, it should dump right to this. Go back to the 15. Go forward a candle.
Is that what you call like an automatic trade?
Yep. Keep going. Hard close, bang. Look at that. One candle snaps right to the +1 -1 because The architecture of this move had shown you right from the start how the 1 hour was building into the 15. It pre-broke the 15 before even targeting that, before even creating the origin. The origin held, it created a 4 hour. The 4 hour got lost. In one candle, bang, right to our target, because the hard close closed it, and then boom, instant dump to the 1 hour. 1 hour would be target. Hold on, 1 hour would be target. Take the replayer tool off now. 1 hour would be your long. Yep. And look at that, your 1 hour is holding, and now you're in the move, and now you have the chance to redo all the architecture of that move.